I'm old. I've got to do these videos while I think of things. A huge shout out to Morten Astad in Norway for reminding me about Mental Notes, an album I absolutely loved and thrashed to death the year it came out in 1975. And I sort of lost the interest in Split Ends after that. I mean, because they're on the radio constantly after that for years with their pop songs, and I got a best of somewhere. But there's something about this album. I'm halfway, not halfway through, but I've just listened to the first three tracks. This is the remastered CD I showed, and there's a lot of stuff in there that you don't quite hear on the vinyl. I wish I still did have the vinyl to compare, but it sounds great. I was cutting my onions while I was making my curry, and I actually started to get all teary listening to the music, and then the onions kicked in. God, how embarrassing! Thank God only the flies and cockroaches saw that. Yeah, I got to do these things while thinking of them. Now, this is just a thing. Dave Graney, another great Aussie hero. You know, he's not in the same league as Nick Cave, but he's still a real Aussie treasure. Dave Graney and the Coral Snakes and the White Buffaloes and Mistley and all the rest of it. He he put a post on his Facebook page recently where he said his favourite year for music was 1975. And now, for me, 74 was the worst year ever because it was just the worst sort of prog, you know, ELP or whatever it's called, and all that tiresome Genesis. And I mean, listening to this, I can hear their influences, you know, Split Ends, sure. There's a bit of Genesis in there, all right. There's all sorts of things in there, but it doesn't matter. It is so great. And I haven't heard this for donkey's years. And I thought, oh God, this is going to be so unlistenable. No way. I'm in prog mode, mate. And I'm not a prog guy at all, but there are some proggy rock albums I make exceptions for. And this one is just knocking my socks off today. God, love it. 1975. This is mainly for Morton. I don't know if you're aware of this band. This is a band from the Midwest in the US, Missouri, I think. Pavlov's Dog. I love this album cover. At the Sound of a Bell. And that's him swinging. That's the Hunchback of Notre Dame swinging on the bell. It's under shiny plastic. There's the back cover. This one's the first one. She Came Shining, Standing Here With You, Mersey, Valkyrie, Try to Hang On, Gold Nuggets, She Breaks Like a Morning Sky, Early Morning On, Did You See Him Cry? This has got the guy on, they lost him. Bill Bruford is a guest artist on this, ex-King Crimson, amongst other groups. Michael Brecker, sax. There's some really, Andy McKay, sax, Roxy Music. There's lots of guest stars on here. Where's the guy that plays? Here we are, David Surkamp, voice. Now that's a statement. You'll either love his voice, or you'll run screaming from the room. Okay, he's got Larry the Lambs, like Mark Bolan and others, and even Phil Judd in particular. He's got a dose of the old Larry the Lambs. Okay, even the Bee Gees. There's nothing wrong with lambs. But the lambs lie down on Broadway. Oh, cut the crap. Where is he? There's a wonderful violin player in this band. Oh, here we go. Douglas Rayburn, master of the mellotron. Steve Scorfina, lead guitar. Now, he went on to other famous bands after this. So I don't know. What's happened to our violin dude? Oh, on this album it's Gavin Wright. So anyway, that's their first album. It's great. But this one is their masterpiece. This is a follow up. This is music in vinyl reissue from about 20 years ago. This is from 2010, so it's more than 20 years. This album is a masterpiece. Pavlov's Dog, Pampered Menial. This is in Australia. I had it at the time. It was a glossy cover, but it just had that, and no gatefold. See, look at this gorgeous gatefold. All the band, all the band members with their pet dog, and this is a wonderful album. And as soon as I played this, I thought, yeah, I know what Dave Graney means. Like this is heavy duty vinyl. Uh, yeah, this is an extraordinary album. Side one, Julia, Late November, Song Dance, Fast Gun, and Natchez Trace. Side one is just woof. Every one of these songs is produced by Murray Krugman and Sandy Pearlman. Well, that's the Blue Oyster Cult connection. That's what gets Dave Graney's, you know, gets him going. I'm a fan of Blue Oyster Cult too, and that's Dave Graney said 1975 is his favourite year for music. So if anything, you ever see anything produced by Sandy Pearlman, get it because they're always good. Uh, Siegfried Carver, violin, guitar, and viola. He was a new addition to the band. That other guy left after the first album. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same lineup. Side two, theme from Subway Sue, episode Preludin, clever title, and that's written by Siegfried Carver. Of Once and Future Kings. This is a magnificent, magnificent album. The issue is the voice. It might be hard to take. I'm not a fan of Rush. I've never really heard any of their stuff, but this guy is sort of like the singer Geddy Lee, I think, from Rush. Very, very high pitched soprano, I suppose, but I mean, it suits the music, and I just love this. So I think that curry up. I'm cooking a curry. I've got to check on it. I think if you like Mental Notes, Morton, look this up on YouTube or something and just see if you like it. Pampered Menial by Pavlov's Dog. I think if you like that. Anyway, got to go. Arrivederci.